teacher Kaylee, and today I will be talking to you about the very fun process of being hired for VIPKid. So I do work for SayABC, which I love, and VIPKid. I'm just mainly talking about VIPKid because I do remember it more, I guess you would say. For SayABC and VIPKid, the process is very similar, but I know more right now about VIPKid, so that's what I'm going to talk about. And it can be very confusing. I do refer people, and they have been challenged. So let me just give you the full rundown. So with VIPKid, the hiring process goes, you just fill in your basic information. So that is where you're from, whether or not you have, what degree you have, what education level, your experience, your teaching experience, and so on and so forth. So the basic requirements from what I believe are a bachelor's degree, you need that. With SayABC, you need it 1 year until your bachelor's degree. So VIPKid, you absolutely need your bachelor's degree. It can be in anything. Mine is in interdisciplinary studies. It's a bachelor's of science. And then you also need at least 1 year of experience. So they consider tutoring and teaching. So my experience was in tutoring. I tutored ESOL kids, I tutored math, I just tutored. So that was my 1 year of experience. So I put that, and they don't really prove that. You don't really have to somehow submit yes, I did this for 1 year. It's more of within the interview that they are really able to gauge whether or not you are experienced enough to do this job. And then what else? You need to have papers in the US or Canada. I'm not too sure because I know that they have meetups in Mexico. So I'm guessing you need to at least have a bank account in the US, or you need some kind of documents to prove that you're from the US and Canada. But it seems like you can kind of live wherever, so I guess it depends on your nationality. And then, so after you're past the basic info, great. Now you're on to the interview. So, the interview, they're going to give you technically 3 options. So one is the live interview, which someone will pretend to be a kid, basically, do a full legit interview over your laptop, basically, or iPad, or whatever you're using. And then for the demo, which is what I did, you kind of record yourself on the platform and pretend that you're teaching a child. And then for the third option, it is an express interview, and I believe that you get that if they are very interested in you past the basic info, but you're not really doing anything past that. You've wasted whatever amount of time. I want to say it's a week or something like that, where you have to record yourself, I think, on a different platform and then submit it through email, but that's 3 minutes. So the demo that I did was 10 minutes, and the interview the express interview is 3 minutes, I believe. I did not do that, so I'm not fully aware, but I believe that some people have some issues with the express because they tend to think their base pay is not as good as it would have been. So personally, I suggest the demo, just because, if you do the research, you watch enough demo videos, you feel comfortable enough, then it's what makes the most sense. You don't have to schedule anything. You don't have to schedule a live person, and if you miss that, then that can disqualify you, which is not great. So I just think it's very beneficial. It's very flexible. You can record yourself multiple times within the platform, so you messed up. All right, here I go again. Let me do this again. I recommend it to all the people I refer, basically. And for the live one, some people like it because they like to see the reaction of the people. They want to see oh, maybe I just said that wrong. Let me do a little bit better on the next slide. Let me correct myself. They're pretending to be students though, so they're not going to tell you, oh, you just did this wrong. Correct yourself. You have to gauge it yourself. So I did demo for SayABC and VIPKid because they both basically had the same options. And then for now you're done with the interview, great, you passed, yay! Which, take that seriously. I mean, it's a job. Some people are like, wait, I have to record myself? I thought I was just working at home and whatever. But the interview and mock class, take that seriously, because this is a job. I mean, you're getting paid $20 an hour. It's not a joke. It's a real job, and you can do it full time. So I think it's great, but take it seriously. And so for the mock class, you start with, you can do level 2 and 3 or 4 and 5, and that's new. So it was you could do level 2, and then another mock class level 3, another mock class level 4, another one level 5. So it's really nice that they condensed it, because you can basically get certified you can get certified for basically all levels very quickly, which will increase your bookings. So some people, they don't sign their contract and go to the next step until they have been certified for 2, 3, 4, and 5. You don't have to do that, but some people just like to do it so they have it out of the way. But as soon as you pass one mock class, so that's when an experienced teacher, they're not in Beijing, they're here. An experienced teacher will talk to you, and first they'll talk to you, kind of review everything, and then you teach them for 10 minutes, and then afterwards they give you feedback, and they'll send it to you whether or not you passed or failed. So I did a whole other video on tips for the interview and mock class, so go ahead and check those out. But the mock class is definitely to be taken seriously. I didn't take it as seriously because I was already teaching with SayABC, so I failed. But I definitely learned a lot. I didn't really take it that hard, because I realized I can improve. My teaching style can improve. My overall attitude towards what I'm doing can improve. So honestly, it really helped me a lot. And so now you're past the mock class. Wow, that's awesome. I mean, that's the hardest part, honestly. The mock class and the interview, you're past that. Huge weight off your shoulders, you're in. So after you do that, you do your TESOL, which they say takes 10 hours, but I don't think so. There's a lot of good resources out there. I don't think it'll take you 10 hours, but that's definitely not gonna, you can take the quiz as many times as you want. That's not something to stress out about. It's just something you need to get done, basically. And then, so after you pass your TESOL certification, which is really nice to have, you're certified, you can use that for other platforms or whatever, put it on your resume. But, so now you have that. And now you submit your contract. Woo! So you submit your contract. Well, that's after they do the background check. So as long as you're a good person, you're good. You just gotta do the background check. I think that's really it. Send in a picture of your, what are you sending a picture of? Your degree. So prove you got your degree. So basically you're just sending in all your information. I didn't lie about my basic info, essentially. And then sign your contract, now you're a teacher. And then once you're a teacher, you start making your profile. So your profile is your video, you take a video of yourself, and you basically just, show you're a native speaker, show what you're all about, hi, I posted a video too of my intro, my first profile video. It took me, I did a 30-second video, didn't do any editing, blah blah blah. I wouldn't stress out about that. Your first go around, I guess, your first, pick at it more when you have time, because you just spent all that time with the interview and with the mock class and with submitting your paperwork. So, and this is the last step to really get those bookings. So in my opinion, just submit a nice little video, just be a little excited. I wouldn't really edit it, do it with your classroom in the background. Hi, I'm Kaylee, I just want to I'm here with you on your journey to make your child a native speaker, and just be, I live in Florida, and just show your teaching style, I guess, show that you're lively. Profile picture, just look professional. I did a picture with my little, I didn't even have the shirt yet. So I just did a picture of myself smiling. I was outside, beautiful natural lighting, and then, your bio, just tell yourself there, hi, I'm Kaylee, and I'm here to, that's really it. You just gotta make your profile however you are as a teacher. If you're a nice lady, put you're a nice lady. If you enjoy teaching, if you spent years and years and years teaching, put that. You got a master's, put that. This is what the parents look at, this is what the students look at, this is what the learning partner looks at. So sell yourself on that profile, and then after that you just open up your slots and everyone comes in. The students come to you and you just start making that money. It's so lovely. So I do this full time. I love it. I love my job. It was so worth the process. It took a while. It was a little stressful, but now I'm hired. I'm here. And people are on their 10th contract or a crazy amount of contracts. They've been teaching for years, and I think it's great. It's definitely something you can make a career out of. You can grow with the company. They offer so many. You could be a coach, you can be an ambassador, you could, there's so many opportunities with this company. So once you're hired, you're hired. Take it seriously, take the process seriously, and then it's over. You can start making money, no problem. So I know that's my favorite part. But get done with the hiring process. If you have any questions, let me know. Use my link. Bye. Teacher Kaylee out. Mwah.